She didn't interrupt. She didn't defend herself. She waited, and everything flipped. The lights were already hot before a single word was spoken. Cameras rolled. The audience felt it immediately. This wasn't going to be polite, and it wasn't going to be forgettable. Two women sat across from each other, and the distance between them felt larger than the stage itself. On one side was Melania Trump, perfect posture, polished calm, a woman trained to never show strain on camera. Every movement looked rehearsed, every pause deliberate. She didn't need volume to command attention. Her presence alone suggested authority. On the other side sat Jasmine Crockett. No forced confidence, no performative smile, just stillness. The kind that unsettles people, the kind that says, "I'm ready." The producers knew what they were doing. Two worlds, two definitions of power. The opening questions stayed safe, neutral, but the tension never left the room. Melania spoke smoothly, her words elegant but edged, polite on the surface, sharp underneath. Jasmine responded calmly, never rushing, never over-explaining. This wasn't conversation, it was positioning. Every glance, every pause carried weight. Then Melania shifted. She adjusted her mic, straightened slightly, her voice still soft, still refined, but the message changed. She questioned values without naming them, credibility without accusations, background without context. Each line landed gently, but the intent was clear. This wasn't policy anymore, it was personal. The room felt it. When family and history entered the frame, the air changed. This crossed a line, and everyone knew it. All eyes turned to Jasmine. She didn't interrupt, she didn't react, she didn't move. The silence stretched. 10 seconds, 20, 30. The camera searched her face for emotion and found none. This wasn't hesitation, it was control. She was letting the moment breathe, letting the weight of the attack settle fully in the room. And with every second she stayed silent, the balance shifted. After 41 seconds, Jasmine leaned toward the microphone. Her voice was steady, quiet, deliberate. One sentence. No insult, no defense, just exposure. The reaction was instant. Gasps, frozen faces, a visible change in Melania's expression. The confidence drained first, then the smile. For the first time all night, control slipped. Melania tried to recover, deflecting, dismissing, soft laughter, but the room wasn't with her anymore. Jasmine said nothing. That silence did more damage than any rebuttal. When Jasmine spoke again, she didn't address Melania. She looked into the camera. She spoke about power, responsibility, and restraint, about how real strength doesn't humiliate. It doesn't rush. It listens. Every pause between her sentences landed as heavily as the words themselves. There was no applause, just stillness. Melania sat quieter now, more guarded. The edge was gone. Jasmine remained unchanged, calm, grounded, composed. She hadn't come to dominate. She came prepared to withstand, and that difference mattered. When the segment ended, the energy never returned to normal. People didn't leave buzzing. They left thoughtful, because what they had witnessed wasn't a clash, it was a lesson. Power doesn't come from speaking louder or pressing harder. Sometimes it comes from waiting, from refusing to be pulled off center, from letting pressure expose itself. And that night, silence spoke louder than any microphone ever could.